It's been a while since I've worked on this truck, but I made some parts. I'm redoing the door sill rocker, and I'll show you what I got so far. Whoops. See. All right. So we'll start with this. I tried to recreate it out of one piece, but it was too complicated for my bender. So this is how far I got. It started off pretty good. I got pretty close. I was going to try and mess with it to get it to work, but I'd rather just, make it good. So I ended up spending a week after work, because work's been busy too, on creating this bad boy. It's a Harbor Freight 36-inch brake, turned it into a finger brake, extended the handles, added this lip so it catches more of the metal to push it up. So now I can bend 16 gauge at 36 inches. It works pretty good. I got to modify the surface of these that touch the metal, because they're a little, I did it with like a cheap saw I had, so everything's not flat. So I'm doing that sill in two pieces, the step part like this, and then that lower edge profile in the second piece, and then I'm going to mold them together, something like that, if you can see. So I made two of these. I left some room in case I got to modify it on the truck too. I can hammer and tweak it as I go. So I got two of those. It took a couple of tries. Here's one try. I tried bending, but it ended up just rounding it instead of putting a flat face on there like I needed, like this. So I got two nice ones like this, two steps. So the next step will be the cap setting where I need it, and to put this guy inside. Look at that, everything's lining up pretty nice. I'm roughing out the door sill piece, because I gotta trim it in the back, shape it still, and then trim this lip so I can attach the second piece sill thing. And this will sit down here. Oh, my data on this one. What's nice about this is when I weld it, I can grind it out and give it a little radius to match the original truck lines. And you just go for welding it. All right. I gotta go to work. Might have time to come back. Oh, honestly, check it out. I did pretty deep. Can I get you that low? Yeah. All right. I'll lift the front of the door up because it's awesome. I'm not shooting for a show truck. I just want everything to function and look pretty good. You know, I've never done something like this, so I don't expect it to be perfect, and I don't think it will be perfect as it's my first time doing it, and you know, this stuff takes time. You know, it's a hard skill, so it's nice. It's just, I was gonna get pushed up because there's no everything's a shot on it, so I can make sure that's all set level before I start doing the top. But I think the plan is to do the door bottom sills on both sides. It's connected, two bottoms on both sides of the truck, and then I can go ahead and before I even do the roof, slice the back half off and put the other half on so I get the roof lines. I started making this little patch here off camera, so it came out pretty good. I just used the orange cab for reference, and I think it came out pretty good. I still gotta clean it up a bit and finish welding small pinholes on the inside and clean the inside up. But this is what I got. It's not too shabby. Could be better, but I'm still not done. I'll weld this seam. Maybe take out the TIG welder and clean up the inside weld the outside up. Let's see it sit up here. Gotta trim this down. Okay, clean this up in here. Fits. Oh, that's a lot better now. I can actually squeeze it all the way down. Cool. Dust it off a bit.